you have a protein supplement in your diet, you can get your protein supplement from the soya bean.
The president said we grow what we eat and we eat what we eat.
Exactly, we eat what we grow and grow what we eat. And this is a demonstration of that principle. We want to ensure that we are able to grow what we eat and we eat what we grow.
And they have started flowering already?
Yes, they have started flowering already. You can see that they were planted around the first week of February. No, these ones were planted later than that, around the end of February, because this site, was originally planted with tomatoes, but the tomatoes didn't do well. So we decided to bring these ones in here to replace the tomatoes. So they are already flowering. Even the soybean also is flowering. So they look to be maybe early maturing varieties. But we don't want to talk about their maturity durations as of now, because this is our first time trying them. We will compare their duration with the place of origin. Groundnut is our major cash crop. And we're always trying to improve on the varieties that we have. Of course, we still have the most dominant variety as 28206, and that is because it has combined grain production with hay production. So farmers are kind of, that's right. And because of that quality of 28206, it is still widely grown in the country. Because farmers believe if they don't have enough pots, they can make do with their hay. But then we are trying to look for other varieties that can beat 28206, either through pot grain production or home production, or both. So this is why we are always trying to scout for new varieties, and then we bring them and try to test them. During the rainy season, we had about 16 varieties that we put under observation nursery. Some of them will go into yield trials this season. But because these ones came newly, we didn't have the opportunity to try them during the rainy season. Because we have this opportunity here, we tried them this season, so that by the rainy season we will have already developed an idea of their crop duration and their characteristics. So that we will try to incorporate them into our varietal screening trials during the rainy season.
And I'm seeing you using drip system.
Yeah, the drip system is the most effective irrigation system, because you can see that the water drops right at the base of the plant, and then it makes maximum utilization. Nowadays, the sun is very hot. If you use sprinkler irrigation, most of the water evaporates and the crops don't use much of it. But with drip irrigation, you are sure that the water is dropped right at the base of the crop, and before it evaporates, the crop will have already utilized the quantity it requires. That's the effective part of drip irrigation.
Amali barava, amali mirabang. Dunia kole abedula beledo, isaza nyodi menna kole doya.
The growth characteristic looks very much like the moon. You can see that it's very difficult if you don't observe closely to see the difference between them.
And what's the difference? How do you know?
If you look at the leaf shape, you will see that the moon has a broader leaf than those other ones. And moon looks to be semi-spreading in characteristic, while those ones are spreading. You can see that they have already filled all the space and they are continuing to grow further. So if we had put a stake around them, we are going to climb on the top of the stakes. Because most of the time they plant them alongside fences, and then you will find them growing around the fences. And some people, during wild cultivation, they put stakes so that they grow well, and climb up the stakes, so you get maximum output from them.
As a unit on the NARI, what is your objective? What do you want to see happen, especially with regards to grain, legitimacy? What's your objective?
Our objective is to make sure that we are able to come up with crop varieties that can produce enough to reduce our dependence on foreign material. If you see, most of the copies that are sold in our markets are out from outside the Ghana. And we don't have the potential to produce enough for ourselves.
Yes, Gambia Massive is the 11th edition of the Root Homecoming Festival, bringing you a big-time music jamboree live at the Independence Stadium on the 10th of May 2014, bringing you Sisla Kalanje, all the way from Kingston, Jamaica.